Hello Gemini, hope you're doing great. This is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo and this will be your live reading for this Christmas weekend. We'll do a quick check-in on your energy, the energy of your love interest, where the connection is going. We'll pull an oracle card from the enchanted map for you with some advice, and we'll also get some cards to see what your love interest would like to tell you if they could. This is general reading, so please take what resonates. I'm gonna start right away. Hope you're enjoying your Christmas downtime. If you have to work during this time, don't work too hard. Give yourself some time to relax, recharge, rest, have some fun. Thank you. For your person. Wow. Got the Lovers right away. Okay. I'll take this one actually here. Thank you. The overall energy is Three of Cups in reverse. So, Three of Cups here as an energy, I would say it's, I'm reading it as a celebration, but it's like a celebration attempt, or it's a fake kind of celebration. So it's, talking about Christmas is trying to put a good face on the situation and pretend that everything is fine, everything's great actually, where in fact there is some struggle and inner conflict going on. And not that it's not a good approach overall, stay positive, fake it till you make it, but it's equally important, even if you're doing that for the sake of your family, of your loved ones, be aware of these energies, these feelings, what is going on in your life for real. And if you're not ready to open up to these people, then at least you can work on it by yourself, to heal, to recover, to move into a better space, or you can turn to somebody, somebody you can turn to for help. If neither of those apply and you would like some help with your situation, please contact me on my email address that you can see in the description box below, and I can provide you some options on how I can be helping in those situations. I'm offering personal tarot readings, I'm offering coaching sessions, I can help you with some meditations. There are different things we can do depending on what the situation is. So just drop me an email and briefly explain what you're looking for, what your situation is, and we'll take it from there. So for your current energy, you have Page of Wands, Ten of Swords, and Nine of Swords in reverse. So to me, it feels like you've had quite a lot of pain in your recent past. It could be both external and internal, but you are now in a place where you're recovering, you're resting, and you're healing from it. You're closing that cycle, whether it was connected just with your internal struggles or some people causing you pain. You basically telling them, yes, you're done. You don't want to have any sleepless nights anymore. You don't want to be fighting those demons. You fought them enough, and you're ready to move on to something more healthy and positive. And here with the Page of Wands, this guy is actually ready for something enjoyable, something passionate, something exciting, something fun. So this kind of intention to have fun, with the closure of this painful cycle. Your person's energy has the Lovers, the Empress in reverse, and the Tower in reverse. So this is telling me that they've already been through some Tower moments. It kind of relates to the cycle that you've been going through. So they could have had their painful experiences on their own. It could have been, of course, the two of you together. Take it as resonates, but the key idea is that it's in reverse, so they've gone through it, they are over it, and they are ready for the new love story. Whether it's, you know, whether it was with you and this is like a new, like a fresh slate, basically, fresh start with you, or it was with somebody else, some other people, and they are now focused on you. They understand this is key, this is what matters in life, and they're ready to move forward with their feelings and with your relationship. The Empress in reverse is telling me there's lack of stability in their life, lack of emotional support. So yeah, just keep that in mind, whether you can provide it for them or not for any reason. At least you should be aware of that, that there is that sense of not even confusion, but just a bit of anxiety and stress about that they don't feel as stable. It's almost like an aftertaste from that Tower experience that they've had. So it's likely it's not gonna last, but that's what it is right now. They have the best intentions, but it's just that energy that they still have, that recovering energy. So for the connection in general, we have the Ten of Cups in reverse, the King of Cups in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles. So yeah, that kind of gives me an idea that those Tower / Ten of Swords experiences could have been with each other. And it's telling me that, you know, you're still kind of like struggling to get to this emotional fulfillment place. You want that very much, both of you, but there is some blockage here. It could still be that some pain is present from the past hardships. It could be that you have some unresolved issues. Maybe this Tower didn't, like, maybe your person didn't use the Tower movement fully to understand the root cause behind those hardships, those arguments, whatever was going down, wherever foundation was crumbling here. So ultimately, from all of those negative experiences, we're supposed to grow, to learn some valuable lessons, to learn more about ourselves and move forward, you know, being bigger, better people, more or less. So yeah, this is, as the next step of what's coming up, is telling me that there is some struggle, there is some blockage with your emotional well-being, with your energy. So maybe one of you or both of you haven't learned that lesson yet. Maybe it's just that the pain hasn't healed yet, and it's hard to plan something new when there are some holes into that from that old story. They still need to heal. So take what resonates on whether you need to focus on healing those or actually revisiting what those stories were about, where they came from, and how either to avoid them going into the future, or why those experiences were especially painful to you. Because especially if you hear some of your friends or family saying, that's no big deal. I mean, like, everybody's going through that phase, or everybody has dealt with stuff like that. But you feel like truly that, you know, it's very painful for you. You know, it's destructive in a big way. It doesn't mean that something's wrong with you, that you are struggling more than your friend or a family member. It just means that all of us are different, A, and B, especially if you're an empath, it can impact you more than somebody else you know with the same story. Or it's also because of how it relates to our past experiences, to our past, you know, emotional wounds, especially from the childhood. So you may want to dig a bit deeper and see why it affects you especially. If you need any help with coaching, through personal reading, through me suggesting some meditation materials, please contact me on my email address. You can see in the description box, and you know, we can take it from there. Let's see what Oracle is telling us here. The Enchanted Map. Please give me some advice for Gemini. I've got two cards. You have details, and coming apart. The details, lots of books, an ancient type of calendar, and coming apart. So this actually has to do a lot with like those hardships and conflicts that even if you're physically together right now, as a result, it could be that emotionally you're still feeling apart, and that could be the reason why you have all of those cups in reverse in the upcoming future. Details with this card is telling me like it has a lot of this sort of magnifying glass ideas that you know, details matter, and devil is in the details, and all of those kind of things. And with these negative moments and cycles closing, again, it's telling me that maybe some lessons haven't been learned. Maybe you haven't paid attention to details enough. It feels or it looks very straightforward, but maybe you're missing some details where actually that's like where the core of the lesson is. Let me just quickly check in the book what they're gonna add. So for details, we have the most powerful patterns are created within the tiniest details. Pay attention. Exactly like I said. This is the time to be aware of the fine print in all areas of your life. Look at the details and leave the broad strokes for another time. When this card appears in a reading, it's a sign to finesse a project. Make small but meaningful gestures or add a personal touch to your correspondence. Be aware that what you need to know lies in the details. If you're entering into an agreement of any kind, pay attention to them before, not after, when it's too late. Clarity and transparency are key. You can gain great understanding by observing the minute body language, offhand remarks, and fleeting facial expressions that reveal the larger picture. So of course, if the situation with your person or those like common hardships are about communication between you guys, that like facial expressions and body language could be a big pointer there of what's actually the problem, what's left unspoken. And we have coming apart. Now is the time to take separate paths. The coming apart card is a sign to put an end to what is no longer working for you. Has a commitment been broken? Perhaps you need to break a promise or change course because you took on more than you could handle. This is a perfect time to reassess your goals and values. Are your actions in alignment with what you believe in? Have you created a partnership that is not mutually beneficial? Separation, disillusion, and dispersion are all in focus now. If someone wishes to break away from you, don't chase the relationship out of a sense of fear. The price you'll pay will not be worth the price. The price will not be worth the prize. Separation brings good fortune. Yeah, so it may not resonate for all of you, but if it does, if there is, because of this lack of cups, if it resonates, you're coming apart, then you know, that could be a good idea. If that feels right intuitively, go for it. There is a reason behind it. And I actually haven't spoken about this Three of Pentacles card. This is about cooperation and collaboration. So if that scenario is not yours, then take it the opposite way. This is about you two collaborating with each other and with the higher power to kind of take a deeper look at where you are by yourself and in your relationship, and work together through those hardships, through what you know about yourself at this point in time, with all those lessons learned, and building a better tomorrow for you and for your person. Let's see what kind of messages they have for you. What would they like to tell you if they could? Thank you. I struggle to express my love plus feelings, so I keep it to myself. Yeah, that could be one of the problems, the underlying problems. Like obviously the problem is not in the fact that they're not expressing, the problem is why. That's your example of digging deeper. Children plus family issues are a factor. So yeah, maybe some of those hardships you had and struggles and arguments had to do with some family members meddling in, or then having children from previous relationship, and that causing some issues. Whatever applies. You are the first person that has shown me what real life feels like. And that, of course, correlates with this Lover's card over here. So regardless of the issues and the arguments, like I said, they do appreciate you in their life. They are aware of their strong feelings for you, and they do want to take it forward. They understand at this point in time that this is very important. You are important for them. And last but not least, fear is holding me back. Yeah, so again, together with that struggle to express feelings, obviously that's an underlying factor, you know, some past wounds that could be explored and healed for you guys to move forward to a healthier place, which I'm sure you'll get to. Good luck. Thank you for staying with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.